So now, when we look at artificial intelligence in oncology, most of us say it's artificial intelligence versus natural stupidity. So that's how we view this whole point. But essentially, AI is making great strides in, like, for example, if you take a mammogram, me reading a mammogram is different from a radiologist reading a mammogram, and it is different from an AI machine reading a mammogram. So now, even X-rays, CT scans. So we have a huge fear, and it's also a certain amount of reality that AI would take over diagnostics very fast. Even now, for example, for diabetic retinopathy, we do once in 6 monthly or once annual eye check. I'm sure you're aware. If it's not being done, please get it done. So we look for something called diabetic retinopathy. Earlier, you used to put a light inside, check it out. Now, you have an iPhone standing like this. Patient sits in front of that machine. Costs just 5 lakhs. Sits. It takes a snapshot. You don't need to even dilate the eye. Just with that small RFID, it checks it inside, takes a snap, it sends it to the web. There's either a person sitting or an AI machine identifying, looking at different patterns. It just looks at the pattern. This is like there are like 1,000 patterns or 50,000 patterns fed into it. It identifies, matches it with one particular and says, this is the disease. This is a grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 retinopathy. So similarly, your X-rays, ultrasounds, everything is going to become something very similar. So that's in diagnostics. In therapeutics, there's this IBM Watson. Basically, what they did is take blood test, take history, feed into computer. Computer will tell what therapy, what disease. So they tried this. So this came specifically for oncology. They said that let's take the tumor tissue, feed the information, do next generation sequencing, all the data, feed it into FASTQ files, feed it into that, feed the imaging, feed the clinical history. Computer itself will churn out something, and then like a magician, take a rabbit out of a hat, it'll give the diagnosis out. It became a big failure. So yet, for diagnosis, AI helps. We also use AI. We are not averse to it. For me, most of every patient that we see, I use, take out the articles from where that specific problem there is, look into it, learn. We already have a background information, but we ensure that now in this day and age era, I can't afford to make mistakes. So there would be background knowledge, but we sharpen it using AI.